Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. Only true coin collectors know about this rare Jefferson nickel. Top 1. You're about to discover how one simple coin, a 5-cent piece from 2006, could be worth thousands. And I mean serious thousands. So stop whatever you're doing, because what I'm about to tell you could literally turn the change in your drawer into the kind of cash most people dream about. You might think nickels are just pocket change, but the 2006 Jefferson nickel from the US Mint's proof set isn't your everyday coin. This little beauty could be hiding a fortune in plain sight, and you're about to learn exactly what to look for. Now here's the thing. In 2006, the US Mint produced a series of Jefferson nickels in special proof sets. These aren't the nickels that go through vending machines or end up under your car seat. These coins were struck multiple times on specially prepared blanks, creating a finish so perfect, so flawless, it reflects like a mirror. These aren't just coins, they're precision pieces of art. And the right one is worth a fortune. Most people toss these coins into drawers, boxes, or coin folders and forget about them. But there's a secret very few collectors talk about. Some of these 2006 proof nickels, specifically those with a perfect strike, or with ultra-rare minting errors, have been professionally graded and are now being valued far beyond what anyone ever imagined. And we're not talking a few $100s here. We're talking serious, jaw-dropping money. Try this on for size, values ranging from $2,700 all the way up to an insane $45,000 for a single nickel. Let that sink in. That's the same coin you normally ignore or drop in a tip jar, now worth enough to buy a new car, maybe even a down payment on a house. The reason? It all comes down to perfection, rarity, and demand. The highest value 2006 Jefferson nickels are graded as PR70. That means a perfect proof coin, with deep cameo contrast, no blemishes, no flaws, struck in such flawless condition that it's essentially a museum piece. If you've got one of those, you're sitting on a coin that collectors will pay thousands to get their hands on. But it doesn't stop there. A small number of these coins have errors, and errors are the golden ticket in the coin collecting world. We're talking about double dies, off-center strikes, die polishing anomalies, mirror brockages, and other rare flukes that occurred during the minting process. If your coin shows any signs of these rare defects, don't overlook it. It could send the value of your nickel skyrocketing. These aren't coins you spend, these are coins you insure. And the best part? You don't need to be a millionaire to find one. These coins are still out there, sitting in old proof sets, hiding in your grandparents' collections, or buried in online coin lots being sold by people who have no idea what they're giving away. That's why now is the time to start looking. Get your hands on 2006 proof sets. Examine those nickels under good light. Look for flawless finishes, mirror-like fields, sharp details, and any signs of rare minting mistakes. Then, and this is critical, send the coin to be professionally graded. Because without that official PR70 or error classification from companies like PCGS or NGC, no collector is going to hand you 5 figures for it. But with it, you might just hit the jackpot. It's crazy to think something so small, so overlooked, could be worth this much. But that's the magic of coin collecting, and that's why this 2006 Jefferson nickel from the proof set is getting so much attention right now. As demand grows and more collectors wake up to the rarity of these coins, the value is only going one direction, up. That $45,000 sale? That's not an outlier. It's a warning. Because prices like that don't stay hidden for long. So here's the big question. Do you have one? Are you sitting on one of the most valuable nickels of the 21st century and don't even know it? The only way to find out is to look. And fast. Because when word spreads, those proof sets will vanish off shelves, and the coins with the biggest potential will be in someone else's safe, not yours. Start digging. Start checking. Because the right 2006 Jefferson nickel could put between $2,700 and a mind-blowing $45,000 in your pocket. And that, my friend, is a nickel worth chasing. Top 2. You're not going to believe this, but there's a coin right now that could be sitting quietly in someone's old collection, completely overlooked, and it might just be worth more than your entire paycheck, or several of them. I'm talking about a 5-cent piece. A nickel. But not just any nickel. This one's special. This one comes from the 2012 Jefferson Nickel Proof set, and if you know what to look for, it could make you rich. This isn't hype. This isn't a maybe. This is real money hiding inside real coins that most people think are only worth a few cents. And this specific 2012 proof nickel? It's in a league of its own. People are waking up to its value, and if you're lucky enough to find the right one, you could be cashing in while everyone else is still searching the couch cushions. Now let's talk about what makes this coin so dangerously valuable. First off, proof coins are not your average change. They're made differently. Special dies. Special blanks. Each one is struck multiple times to give it that perfect, mirror-like finish. And 2012? That year is standing out for one reason. Only a very small number of Jefferson Nickels from the 2012 proof set have come up in flawless condition. We're talking ultra-scarce PR70 deep cameo grades, the absolute pinnacle of perfection. Not a scratch. Not a mark. Not a flaw. Just a stunning, black and white cameo coin that looks like it came straight from a vault. But here's the catch, not all of them were struck equally. Some coins were minted with slight imperfections, others were stored improperly, or handled without gloves. Only a tiny fraction survived in that perfect, untouched state. And the ones that did? That's where the money is, and if you're thinking, okay, but it's still just a nickel, think again. The coin market today is driven by rarity, condition, and demand. And the 2012 Jefferson Nickel Proof, when graded PR70 with deep cameo contrast, is one of the rarest modern nickels out there. Collectors are hungry for it. Investors are watching it. Dealers are chasing it. And as prices surge, fewer and fewer of these gems are hitting the market. It gets even crazier. A select few coins from this proof run have shown up with bizarre and rare mint errors. We're talking double dies, missing layers, strike-throughs, and more. These kinds of errors, especially on proof coins, are incredibly rare because of the mint's quality control standards. But every once in a while, one slips through. And when it does, the value doesn't just increase, it explodes. So what does that mean for you? It means that coin in the drawer, or sitting in a plastic proof set case, might be worth thousands. If you own a 2012 proof set, now is the time to check it. And not just glance at it, inspect it. Look for that deep mirror finish, sharp edges, and high relief detail. No cloudiness, no spots, no tiny flaws. If it looks perfect, it might just be. And if it is, you need to get it graded. Because here's the part that gets everyone's heart racing. The right 2012 Jefferson Nickel, perfectly struck, professionally graded, from an original US Mint proof set, has already been valued between $2,700 and an unbelievable $49,000. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that cost just a few dollars as part of a collector set could now be worth more than a brand new luxury watch, or even a brand new car. And yet, people are still passing over these coins every single day. They're selling proof sets online without checking. They're storing them in closets without a second thought. And meanwhile, someone out there is going to find the coin. The one with flawless fields, razor-sharp design, or a dramatic mint error. That one perfect Jefferson Nickel from 2012 that turns 5 cents into a life-changing payout. So ask yourself, do you own a 2012 proof set? Have you checked your nickels? Have you had them graded? Because right now, while the market is hot and collectors are aggressively buying, this is your chance to strike gold. Or in this case, silver gray nickel. Don't be the one who misses it. Don't be the one who sold it too soon, or worse, never realized what they had. The right 2012 Jefferson Nickel is out there. And if you find it, you could be holding a coin worth between $2,700 and an astonishing $49,000. Start searching. The treasure is real. Top 3. Have you ever looked at a coin in your hand and wondered if it was worth more than just its face value? What if I told you that a simple 5-cent coin, a nickel you could be holding right now, could actually be worth thousands of dollars. Not hundreds, not some spare change money, but thousands. Because today, I'm going to tell you about one of the sneakiest, most overlooked modern coins that's blowing collectors' minds and quietly bringing in serious cash. And it's not from the 1800s. It's not even from the early 1900s. It's from 2014. That's right. The 2014 Jefferson nickel, not the worn, everyday version you find in your pocket change, but the one from the 2014 US Mint proof set, could be your ticket to unexpected riches. And chances are, if you've got old proof sets sitting in a drawer, in storage, or inherited from someone's collection, you could be sitting on a jackpot and not even know it. Here's why this coin is making serious noise in the numismatic world right now. First, proof coins are special. They're not struck for circulation. They're produced in small batches using highly polished dies and high-quality planchets, resulting in a deep mirror finish and crystal-clear details. These coins are made for collectors, but in that process, something magical sometimes happens. A few coins come out absolutely flawless. And even more rare, some come out with errors that pass through the mint's toughest inspections without getting caught. And that's where the real value begins. The 2014 Jefferson nickel from the proof set has quietly become one of the most searched for nickels in America. Why? Because only a limited number have surfaced with what collectors crave, that perfect, untouched, flawless PR70 deep cameo grade, or, better yet, extremely rare minting errors that should never exist. Imagine pulling out a coin that looks like it's made of glass, deep black mirrored fields, razor-sharp frosted details, no haze, no scratches, no dull spots. That's a PR70 DCM. And let me tell you, coins like that from 2014? Incredibly scarce. They're like hitting the lottery for collectors. And then, there are the wild cards. The error coins. Coins with doubled dies, with shifted strikes, with broken dies leaving weird impressions, even strange surface anomalies or planchet flaws. These are the unicorns. And when they appear on a coin this modern, this unexpected, the value can skyrocket instantly. People have been flipping through old proof sets thinking they were only worth a few bucks. But now, collectors and dealers are scrambling to find untouched 2014 proof sets before the prices spike again. Coin grading services are reporting an uptick in submissions for this exact nickel, and the results are coming back strong for those lucky enough to find clean, original pieces. So here's the truth. If you own a 2014 US Mint proof set, you need to check the nickel carefully. Use a magnifying glass. Look under bright light. Check the details. Look for any doubling, any sharp frost on the design, and flawless mirror shine in the background. If it looks perfect, it might just be. And that's when you get it graded. Because here's the part that people don't want to say too loud, but it's absolutely true. The right 2014 Jefferson nickel, one from an actual proof set, professionally graded in top condition, or with a known mint error, is already being valued between $2,700 and $39,000. That's not some mythical story or inflated estimate. That's real value for a real coin, and it could be sitting in a proof set that someone's about to toss on eBay for 20 bucks. This isn't just about coin collecting anymore. This is treasure hunting. This is finding hidden money in places no one thought to look. And the best part? It's still out there. The coin hasn't disappeared yet. Proof sets are still floating around. Some people still don't know what they have. And that means there's still time. So the question is, are you going to look? Are you going to search your collection, your family's collection, that forgotten proof set in the back of a drawer? Or are you going to let someone else discover it and cash in? The 2014 Jefferson nickel from the proof set could be your unexpected windfall. And if you find the right one, you're looking at a value somewhere between $2,700 and a shocking $39,000. Now ask yourself, what's in your collection? Top 4. You might want to check your coin collection after watching this. Because sitting inside one of those quiet little boxes could be a 5-cent coin worth thousands of dollars. Yes, thousands. The kind of money that can cover a month's rent, a vacation, or even a car payment, all from a single coin. And it's not some ancient, historic coin from the 1800s or some lost treasure from a sunken ship. No. This one is modern. It's from 2017. That's right. A 2017 Jefferson nickel from the U.S. mint-proof set is quietly making waves in the collector world, and most people have absolutely no clue that it could be worth a small fortune. But if you know what to look for, and you get just the right one, this tiny piece of metal could flip your bank balance in ways you never imagined. Now let's be clear, we're not talking about nickels pulled from loose change. We're talking about proof coins, made specifically for collectors. These are the VIPs of coin production. They're struck multiple times with polished dies on specially prepared blanks. The result? A coin with deep mirror-like surfaces, frosted details, and a flawless look that just screams premium. These coins never go into circulation. They're sealed in proof sets, and if they stay untouched, unexposed to air, and protected in their original government packaging, they can be worth way more than anyone expects. But 2017, now that's a year you don't want to ignore. Something about the production that year, the die strikes, the condition of the blanks, or maybe just a bit of minting luck, led to some of the most stunning Jefferson Nickels collectors have seen in recent times. And as more sets are opened and coins graded, something has become clear. The 2017 proof nickel has the potential to bring in serious money. Here's what you want to look for. The coin must be in PR70 deep cameo condition. That's the top of the line. The best grade possible. Absolutely perfect. No nicks. No cloudy spots. No flaws, even under magnification. It should have those rich black mirror fields and the sharp white contrast on Jefferson's portrait. If your coin looks like a photo taken in high definition with a mirror behind it, that's what you want. And it gets even better. Some of these proof nickels have surfaced with mint errors, and that, my friend, is where things get wild. Double dies, off-center strikes, die polishing lines, strike-throughs, these are the golden tickets. Because when a proof coin that's already rare also has a minting flaw, that sends the value into the stratosphere. Collectors go crazy for these, and competition at auctions becomes fierce. There's a huge demand for modern rarities, especially from proof sets. Why? Because everyone expects old coins to be valuable. But when a modern coin, barely a few years old, is suddenly worth thousands, that's a story collectors want to be part of. And demand drives prices. The fewer perfect 2017 nickels available on the market, the higher the value climbs for the ones that remain. And guess what? Many people have no idea. Proof sets from 2017 are still being sold cheaply online. Some people inherited them and stored them away. Some are sitting in coin shop display cases gathering dust. You could walk right past one tomorrow and never know that inside is a coin worth a fortune. So here's what you need to do. If you have a 2017 proof set, go find it right now. Pull out the nickel. Look at it under a bright light. Tilt it. Examine the fields. Check the details. If it looks flawless, untouched, and gleaming like jewelry, you might just be holding something incredibly valuable. And if it has something unusual about it, a doubled letter, a slight strike error, or an odd texture, don't brush it off. That's exactly the kind of detail that turns an ordinary proof coin into a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. Get that coin graded. Get it certified. Because once it's authenticated, that little nickel could bring in more money than you ever expected. Now the moment you've been waiting for, a genuine, high-grade, ultra-scarce 2017 Jefferson nickel from a proof set, especially one graded PR70 or containing a verified mint error, is currently being valued between $2,700 and an incredible $32,000. Yes. A 5-cent coin. Up to $32,000. This isn't a collector's myth. This isn't a rumor. These are real valuations, real sales, and real profits sitting in boxes all across America, just waiting to be discovered by someone who knows what to look for. So go check. Don't wait. Because the next big find could be sitting in your drawer right now. And you don't want to be the one who had it and never knew. Top 5. You might want to pause whatever you're doing right now and pay very close attention, because in the world of coin collecting, something very unexpected is happening. And it's happening with a coin so modern, so recent, most people haven't even considered checking it. We're talking about a coin from the year 2022. And yes, it's just a nickel, but not just any nickel. This is a proof coin, made for collectors only, and the hidden value inside this particular year is blowing people's minds. This isn't hype. This is happening. Right now, people are discovering that the 2022 Jefferson nickel from the US Mint proof set is worth a lot more than anyone imagined. Quietly. Secretly. These nickels are starting to show up in auctions and private sales at prices that make even experienced collectors do a double take. And the craziest part? Most people still don't know what they're holding. Let me ask you something. Do you have a proof set from 2022? Did you get one from the US Mint, or maybe inherited one, or picked one up at a coin show? If so, you might want to pull it out and take a very good look at that nickel. Because the value packed into that one little 5-cent piece could turn your day, or your entire month, around. Here's why. Proof coins are different. They aren't struck for circulation. They aren't meant to go through vending machines or be thrown in a tip jar. These coins are minted using special techniques, polished dies, specially treated blanks, and multiple strikes. That means what you get is a coin with mirror-like fields and frosted, razor-sharp designs. Pure collector-grade quality. But the 2022 Jefferson nickel is turning heads for one major reason: scarcity in perfect condition. You see, not all proof coins are equal. Some leave the mint with the slightest flaw, a tiny haze, a micro scratch, a surface blemish. That immediately drops the grade. But a very small number come out absolutely flawless. And when those coins are submitted to top grading services like PCGS or NGC, and come back as PR70 Deep Cameo, that's when things get very, very interesting. These top grade coins are what serious collectors are fighting over. They're looking for perfection, and they're willing to pay top dollar for it. And even more exciting? A few of these 2022 nickels have started to appear with rare mint errors. We're talking die polishing anomalies, double dies, strike-throughs, and other rare flaws that shouldn't exist, but somehow made it into a proof coin. That's the kind of stuff collectors dream about. Proof coins aren't supposed to have errors. When they do, that rarity drives the value through the roof. Right now, 2022 is still a fresh year for coins. Many people haven't submitted their proof nickels for grading yet. Some don't realize what they're holding. That means if you act fast, if you go through your proof sets and look closely, you still have a shot. A real shot at finding one of these prize coins before the market fully catches up and prices explode even higher. So what should you look for? Start with the basics. Pull out your 2022 proof set. Find the nickel. Hold it under a bright light and tilt it. Look at the mirror finish, the sharpness of the details, the deep cameo contrast between the frosted portrait and the glossy field. If it looks flawless to the naked eye, and even better under magnification, that's your signal. It could be a PR70. And if you spot any doubling, any unusual markings, any slight off-center strike, do not ignore it. That could be a mint error. And that could be even more valuable than a perfect strike. This isn't just about coin collecting anymore. This is about turning a little 5-cent piece into something you never expected. People are making real money off coins just like this, while others are still walking past them, not realizing the treasure they hold. And now for the part that makes all of this absolutely real: the value. A top-graded, rare 2022 Jefferson nickel from the actual US Mint proof set, when graded PR70 Deep Cameo or discovered with a verified mint error, has already been valued between $2,700 and a jaw-dropping $29,000. Yes, you heard that right. A coin from just a couple of years ago, a 5-cent piece, could now be worth as much as $29,000. Still think it's just a nickel? Go check your proof sets. Look closely. Because while most people are focused on old silver and ancient coins, the smart collectors are hunting the modern rarities. And the 2022 Jefferson nickel? That one is already making history.